An important step in writing a resume is to focus your content on accomplishments and outcomes. Welcome to Writing an Action-Oriented Resume offered by Vermont State University Career Development. Often when writing a resume, job seekers will list only duties and responsibilities under work experience. It's much more impactful to write action statements, which are focused on outcomes and accomplishments. So action statements are bullet points that describe your experiences. They begin with a strong action verb, talk about the skill you used, and what the outcome or accomplishment was. The PAR method is an effective formula to use for writing action statements. PAR stands for Problem Action Result. Using this method, you'll describe the problem or project, challenge, situation, or task that you experienced, the action you took, and the result of that action, and whenever possible, quantify the result. This works for resume and interview, so this is a wonderful skill to develop. Let's look at a couple of examples. So we'll start by looking at the job description. Here's a sample job description for an entry-level graphic design position. One of the desired qualifications, which I bold and highlighted, reads, helping with the conceptualization and creation of visually appealing designs for various projects, both in print and digital. And here are some ways that Colby, in our example resume, demonstrated this in their resume using the PAR method to write their bullet points. There are two bullet points under Colby's related experience section that we'll be looking at. You can see the full example resume linked with this video and in the resources. Looking at the first bullet point, we can see that the problem, challenge, or task was increasing the social media engagement. The action was producing visual designs, and the result was an actual measurable increase of engagement on social media with percentages. In the second bullet, we see that the problem was supporting the marketing campaign, the action was creating illustrations, and the result was a 25% increase in website traffic. Use this same strategy to include key desired soft or transferable skills in your resume. From our sample job description, we see that excellent communication and collaboration skills are required. But if you simply listed communication skills, again, that's not impactful. You have to show, don't tell for soft skills. So in this final bullet point, Colby uses an unrelated job, which is having been an RA, to demonstrate their communication and collaboration by giving an example of when they've used this skill, and they include outcomes and accomplishments and use the PAR method to write this. So let's take a look. In this final bullet point, we see that the problem was interpersonal conflicts, the action was mediating and resolving using specific techniques, and the result was harmonious living, and the award quantifies, kind of adds credibility to something that's subjective or hard to measure. Pause the screen to look at some of the examples in the next two slides. And you can find even more examples by visiting our examples of action statements by role and job document linked to this video. Remember, write about your experiences detailing your outcomes and accomplishments and not just duties and responsibilities. And this will really help you to stand out from other applicants. And if you'd like more help, we have some resources, including the one just previously mentioned, and also example writing an action-oriented resume and power verbs. And you can contact Career Development with questions about your unique situation or circumstance. You can email us at careers@vermontstate.edu. And thanks for watching.